Again.
Thank you, Charles. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Pledge allegiance to the flag.
Okay. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All. Thank you. Can we have roll call, please?
All right, give me one moment, I apologize. All right, Anthony DeTalia,
Here.
Mark Schiffert,
Here.
Anne Marie Fulham,
Here.
Edmund B. Moore is absent, and that would be it.
Okay, the reading of your minutes, please.
I'll make a motion to approve them as presented.
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
So moved. Okay. First order of business. What do we have here? We have a complaint, I think. Yeah. Closing hearing. We have a complaint that just came in. Is
We
that
do,
correct?
that would be, it's going to be John Jarowski versus Jaws Construction, Inc., which is not on the agenda. I got it in, late, so
Right.
it wasn't placed on there, but it is in the file.
Do you
He
want to
does
make,
have,
wait, Mary,
sorry.
can you just make a motion to add it to the agenda?
okay, can we make a motion to add the complaint to the agenda?
We have a motion.
I'll make that motion.
Mark made the motion. Second.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? So move. It's added to the agenda.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So now we have it added to the agenda. What's the complaint? The complaint is about what, Maylee?
All right, so currently, he hired Jaws. They have had issues. He's got 2 disabled children. He was hired just before we went into the pandemic. He did get the approval to continue work on this job for access for his children. There is currently a punch list that has not been fulfilled. There's been an issue for the last 6 months of not reaching out, and all of a sudden now, Jaws Construction has given him 5 days to answer, which he will. But he cannot get the work completed and fixed for his children who are disabled. So it does pose an issue with functioning in the house, apparently.
And where is the property?
The property is located in Watermill.
Oh, it's Monument.
Okay, the question at hand is he's looking for a renewal license. Am I correct?
That would be
Yeah.
correct.
So now we can review the complaint, but I think that we should renew his license
Yes, I agree.
and then continue looking into the complaint. By next month, we could bring him before us or whatever, but I think we should renew his license so we have basis to bring him in.
Yes.
All right, so
Chairman, if I may, that's probably a wise course of action because while we added it to the agenda, I just recalled, I mean, we need because we don't have a full board, we need a super majority, majority plus 1 to put something onto the agenda that's not already there. So you would need 4 people, which would be the entirety of this board. And since we're lacking somebody, it's probably best to have it on for next month anyway.
Okay, but as far as renewing his license,
That's
I
on.
think, yeah, okay,
That's-
thank you. Thank you. So let's
all right,
go,
so agenda, we're gonna hold off on the complaint to move it to next month.
yes.
Or do you
Okay.
want to assign it?
No,
We
Can
we
we-
could
You can
assign,
assign it. I mean, that's not,
we could assign
it's not going to
it.
be on the calendar until next month.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
Ed,
do have
Ed
Ed,
just came
like,
in.
Ed's on now.
Ed, you're muted.
Ed, you're muted.
Sorry, technical difficulties. I'm trying to get in. I apologize for being late.
Okay, great.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Now we
You
have 4. Christine,
Okay, so if
we-
you
we-
want to renew the motion
wanna-
to,
sign it, I want to sign it and look into the complaint, right? But we could add it to the complaint, can't we now?
you can add it to the agenda with Ed's support
I'm
on
sorry,
that
the
motion, if you want to
agenda.
renew the motion.
Okay. And Mac, you want to renew the motion?
Yeah, I wanted to make a motion to add the complaint that we just received to today's agenda.
And
Or Joy.
Second by Anne Marie. All in favor?
Second.
Hi.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? So move. Okay. We added it to the agenda. Now I'd like to assign the complaint to Mac. You want to take it?
Yeah, if it's in watermail, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So you'll report back next month.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So now an next order of business we have is at new applications. We have 24 of them.
Do you want to go back up to the other complaint with McDowell and Long Island Asphalt?
Isn't that one?
Follow,
Doing application is on the agenda for review. Okay, well, yeah, of course.
because Long Island Asphalt, well, I guess I'll let Malin take it, but Long Island Asphalt's also on there as a renewal.
All right, so essentially what ended up happening was, his license actually expired 2018. I did speak with John yesterday briefly. His explanation was, that, due to the pandemic and personal things going on, that he just forgot to renew the license. I did explain to him that, he didn't have a problem soliciting the work. He said that it was recommended to him. I said he did complete the work. So during that period of time, he really could have gotten his license. He acknowledges that he dropped the ball there and that he's at fault. But that essentially her complaint has to do with the fact that he didn't have a license during the period of that time. I don't know in the complaint that there's really anything about the quality of work that he did.
Mm-mm.
I did send that all to all of you to review. And that's where we stand at this point, is to decide. He's up for renewal. He has submitted his application. He renewed the vehicle as we spoke, the dump truck that he is using. And, you're going to have to make a decision on where you want to go with this.
Has
Malin,
Yes.
Where
Uh,
is this? Where's this homeowner? What town? I mean,
Southampton, it's West Neck Road,
who? West Neck?
West Neck Road.
Oh, right in your neighborhood.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I haven't seen the complaint, but
The complaint, Tony, just states on the complaint itself that he doesn't have a license, or didn't have a license, but the work was completed. I think the issue arose when her neighbor complained to her that the water was draining into their driveway. But correct me if I'm wrong, Malin, I think they were trying to settle that between themselves, the neighbor and the homeowner?
The neighbor filed the complaint, code went out and code dismissed it. There's no issue there. There's no issues with the property. It's a natural runoff and it's been there for years and she hasn't done anything that would have changed the situation. All she did was blacktop essentially the driveway.
All right, so since her complaint just states that it was because he didn't have a license and he's trying to renew, is there warrant for anything else, Tony?
no, not in my book.
Okay, so should we make a decision to just,
I think we should
not
do
hear
a
it?
license.
But has
I think we
anybody gone there or looked into it?
Code enforcement was
Code
there.
enforcement did. And a basic complaint, Mac, was that the water was running into the neighbor's property and code
That
enforcement.
wasn't the complaint. The complaint was that he just wasn't licensed. That was something,
Well, that's the
wasn't
main
even, yeah.
complaint, but the neighbor was saying that she did something to the property. Everything looks fine. There's no issues with the
Right.
with the
Code
job.
Do we have
enforcement dismissed it.
Oh,
It's fine.
do we have a paper to that effect about?
We don't need paperwork for that. Code went out there. They looked at the property. And I spoke with Mickey Chi and he said it's frivolous. They're not writing anything up. They went out, they reviewed it. There's nothing wrong with the property. She's to code. There's no issues with the grade. It's fine.
Okay. So I think we should just add them to the renewals and along with that other fella, I forget his name.
Jaws.
Jaws, right.
I agree with that as well, but how should we address responding to the complainant?
Well, I think we should send him back a letter saying he's licensed.
Do you go through a process of dismissing the complaint?
Yes, so
Um,
an
Well, I
official letter
think-
written saying that the board has made an official decision, which you will do. You'll make a motion to dismiss the complaint. And at which point we will let her know based on the fact that we've acknowledged that he didn't have a license at the time. He has now rectified that situation. And that this, although there'll be no action by the board, this will be in his record and it'll sit there with that letter saying that we've dismissed the action. So it just shows,
But right
that-
now,
I'll make a motion to dismiss it.
well, no, but
Second it.
Okay,
discussion,
hey, one at a time.
discussion. But I
Go
think that we should table the complaint for next month until we now renew his license, such that next month he will be able to say that he has his license. Right now, he just applied for to renew his license, so he doesn't technically have his license.
Yeah, but I don't think we have to sit with this thing.
Okay, fine.
I think that we're fine to make a motion to dismiss the
Okay,
complaint
fine.
and then renew his license. I think we'll be fine with that.
That's
Is
fine.
It
everybody
doesn't
in
seem like he did
agreement?
anything wrong, does it? Or any
No.
bad workmanship?
Right.
no,
He
it
didn't
has
have a-
nothing to do with the quality of his work. The complaint is solely based on the fact that he didn't carry a license. At which point, like we do with all contractors that are in the same boat, they're forced to renew their license, and that's what he's doing. He's meeting the requirements that the board and the town have set forth.
Okay, I get a motion to dismiss the complaint.
Motion, second it.
All in favor?
Hi.
All opposed? So move, Maylene, you'll send out that letter
Yes.
accordingly? Okay, I get a motion to accept. And we have but the 24 new applications, but any discussion on them
I believe so.
besides what we already have discussed?
Who wants to go first? Mark, or do you want me to?
Why don't you go first and I'll go
Just to
second?
I'm talking about the new applications.
So mine,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, there was discussion, guys, about 49 new power construction. I saw an email this morning from you, Malin, as well. Something, was that the one that had the different registration name as well?
Yeah, so the car belongs to a guy that he works for. He doesn't have a vehicle in his name. He said based on insurance. I did tell him to appear. I don't know if he's in the waiting room or not. Charles?
Nobody here.
There's no one here.
Okay, so, I think at this point, it's going to be, let me just 49, let me just pull that, please. So I can look at it again.
Well, the other thing too that just kind of caught my eye was he's listed, Jose is listed as the president. And then Silva was listed as vice president on the application. But when I looked at the workers' comp certificate, like you had said, we had discussed, it said that Silva was the sole owner. So, and then Jose writes a letter on New Power Construction's letterhead saying that he's the acting president. But is there any other documentation that supports that? If we have three different pieces of
Give me 2 seconds.
Let's
I'm going to
bring-
look at
ten-
the paperwork, because the
If you
business
don't have
should show
anything,
me.
if you don't have anything that immediately clears it up, I would table it till the next meeting.
Power.
So that's why I think that the letter, yes, it's on that letterhead, but it's just Jose signing that. So I think it's worth inquiring about, but I want to know what the rest of the board feels and,
Well, I think if it's clear, like Christine said, I think we should table it until next month.
I agree.
Have them clear.
Okay. Okay.
Right, so
Uh,
ta-
That's the only sensible thing to do because it seems
Yeah.
like this guy signs that, this guy says that. Let him
Yes.
clear it up and we'll
Okay.
then move on it.
All right,
Next,
the other one is 51. I reviewed that application as well, Mark. It says that he had recent driving under the influence, but he's on probation and he has been clean since December of 2019. And it looks like he has all his paperwork in and he had 2, I guess, fines he paid. And he went and that were judgments and he cleared those up prior to this meeting.
yes, he did.
So my feeling is that, I mean, I think he deserves the right to be able to work and he's trying to do all the right things. I don't think we can
No, that's
No,
fine.
back.
I agree with you.
I agree. That's fine.
Okay, I thought you had some concerns about it, so.
No,
okay.
I had concerns, but I think we discussed it. I think it's fine.
Okay, all right, it's your table now, Mark.
Now on number 47, the notary is the same as the same name, appears to be maybe related to the party.
I have discussed that earlier with Maylin. My suggestion would be
But-
on that one. She spoke to him and that he's coming in to provide a different notary. He
Okay,
understands the conflict of interest, so perhaps since he's doing that tomorrow, you
That's
could
fine.
approve it subject to, so I would just pull that out and do it separately after you approve the other ones altogether.
Okay, great.
That's
And then
47.
That's 47.
Yes. And
Okay.
then 36, to me, there seemed to be a lot of corporations. It was not clear where we're giving the license, whether it's a trucking company or is it a landscape company?
No, the paperwork is very clear. You have the receipt from the state of New York. Christine and I did speak about this earlier. All right, the name was amended. It was a business name. The articles of incorporation or the LLC have also been amended, showing that it is a landscaping business.
Well, what are you talking?
Well, it bears the LLC name of Catherine's Flower Gardens LLC.
Right.
That-
Yeah, but it's SHL Trucking. The-
Right, that's what it used to be. He changed the name.
Oh,
He's
it's-
amended the business. It went from one business name to a different business name. He's met all the requirements. He's filed with the state of New York and the corporate business section 203 from the New York state law. He's amended that to go from the trucking company to the landscaping company.
When you're saying landscaping, you're saying to the listed Catherine's
That's correct.
Flower Gardens LLC.
That's correct. There's no
Okay.
conflict
Understand,
of
Mark?
interest. He's met all the requirements on the level of the state of taking a business that was once one thing and is now taking it to something else. He's done everything that's required by the state. There's no reason to hold his license. You can have one business and change the name and change the type of work that you do.
Any
Mark,
questions,
what's the
Matt?
matter? You look like you're bothered.
Sorry?
You look like you're troubled by it or something.
No, I think that if we discussed it and the board feels okay with it, and if there's no clarification required, then I'm fine. I thought there should be another, we could provide another clarification, but if the board feels that it's fine, it's fine.
Okay,
Justin Blackmore owns Summerhill Landscapes. He's a very well
Yep.
established business out here and very reputable. So even with that.
Yeah, I think so. All right.
okay. Anything else, Mac?
No, that's fine.
There
No, I-
was some question about
the other-
42.
Any other discussion?
Yes,
The applicant-
42. There's one more, Tony. 42. EYTAS Home Improvement LLC.
Oh, yes, 42, I'm sorry.
He's listed as being, I guess, a part owner in a prior business, that there's a $35,000 judgment with New York State workers' insurance fund for workers' comp.
Yeah, I thought that we should call him in to,
And it's relatively recent, right, Malin?
Yes. Let me just pull that for you as well. It was
I
40.
think I have it.
42, yeah.
Okay, 42.
He should be called to explain.
It's 2014 in the amount of 34,500. It is open. It matches his driver's license as well as his home address.
Well, I think they require explanation.
That's 42, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
That's correct.
Well, why don't we table that and have him come
Yes.
before us? I mean, that's workman's comp, so I mean, he's got to have workman's comp if he's got employees.
Well, he has it, but he has that.
I just don't think we should license him if he's got an issue.
Yeah, he should
So-
come and explain it.
Okay, well, we're gonna, any other ones?
No, that's fine.
No? Okay, if anything, we could approve at a 24, could approve 22 of them.
23.
22, we're gonna pull out 42, right? And we're gonna ask him to come before us before we approve him. So can we approve 22 of them?
Is it
I
20?
have, can we just
21.
clarify that? I have 23. I have, you're pulling out 42,
And
47.
47 we're taking a separate vote on.
correct? 47 and 49 you're pulling out as well. You said you were
49.
gonna table it to next month.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's 21.
So I have, so out of the 24, you 21.
One's pending, correct? It's gonna be up until
Yes.
tomorrow for 21,074 legacy structure. That's pending the paperwork, correct? For
Yes.
approval?
Correct.
That's correct.
He's gonna make a separate motion on that.
That's
He's gonna
40
Approve
Excuse
separately.
me, Marilyn, is that 47? That
Yes.
we're
That's number
Now-
47.
talking about on power, was it power line that you said? new
So number
Construction?
42 and
49.
49 are gonna be pulled for next month. So you're gonna make a motion for 21 applications to be approved, 2 to be held, 1 pending paperwork.
You gotta be specific though as to who you're doing. So do the 21 approvals. Your
Okay,
I would actually move to table 42 and 49 to next month,
Right,
okay? And you should say the names. So you're moving to table VYTAS Home Improvement LLC and New Power Construction Corp. To next month.
Yes.
And so make that motion.
So I'll make that motion to table 042 Vitus Construction and 049 New Power Construction to next month.
Okay,
we have a second,
second,
And asking Vitus to come and explain his judgments.
we have a second, all in favor,
second.
Aye.
Aye.
all opposed, so move. Now 47,
move to approve, subject to submitting the pending change of notary tomorrow.
right,
And that's
47.
Legacy Structures LLC.
I
I'll
get
make a motion. I'll make a
Okay.
motion to move 210047 Legacy Structures LLC to be approved pending receipt of the proper notarized documents that are supposed to come in tomorrow.
I get a second on that,
I'll second it.
all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, so move. Okay, now we have 92 renewals.
We have
gotta
to,
so you didn't do the 21.
Approve 21.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought we did that. Okay, I got a lot of help today. 21 new applicants, what's your pleasure?
I'll make a motion to approve 21 of the new home improvement license applications.
We have a second,
I'll second it. Second it.
Ed seconds, all in favor,
Aye.
all opposed, so moved. Okay. Now I'm down to the 49, 92. 92 new renewal.
Renewals.
I'll make a motion to approve 92 of the home improvement license renewal applications.
Second,
Second.
Ed, all in favor,
Aye.
all opposed, so moved. And next order of business, new plumbing registrations.
I'll make a motion to approve 1 of the new plumbing registration applications.
Second,
I'll second it.
all in favor,
Aye.
all opposed, so move. We have 16 plumbing registration renewals applications. I get a motion,
I'll make a motion to approve 16 of the plumbing registration renewal applications.
second,
I'll second it.
all in favor,
Aye.
all opposed, so move. And that, do we have any other business before us?
No, I don't
Okay.
think so.
Okay. If we have no other
Oh.
business,
You know what, I have one quick question, sorry. Back
Go ahead.
to last meeting. Malin, it's a question for you. You had sent a second letter to DNR Pool Services about trying to clarify that Palisades judgment.
Oh,
Should we
that's
turn-
correct. That was, no, we denied that. We denied it last month.
Approved, letter sent. This was on the minutes. Okay. motion. That'll,
I gotta look at my minutes.
I'm just looking at, no, we denied Davis.
All right, give me 2 seconds. I gotta actually look at the minutes. These February minutes. Go to. All right, gotta look at what I did. Let's see. All right, so it would appear as though they met the requirements because I sent the letter on 2/10 and I had to have gotten it. I don't have it holding, so I had to have moved it up once I got the pending letter. I have to wait till that stuff comes downstairs to give you
We
an answer.
You received it, so then he's approved because we made the motion to approve it pending that clarification, and you
That would
got
be
it?
correct. So I had
Okay.
to have gone it because it's already gone. It's not, I no longer have it.
Okay, that was it. Sorry, Tony.
No problem.
Okay.
Any other discussion?
No,
No.
I think that's fine.
Everything fine? Okay. I'll take an adjournment.
Make a motion.
I need a
I'll se-
motion.
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? So